I would like to eventually discuss things relating to Gen 10. Perhaps talking about what you guys think would be the coolest feature that we could possibly see in this new generation of Pokemon that could be coming out within the next few years or so. But also stuff like cross-gen evolutions.
Yeah, cross-gen evolutions, Gen 10.
What can Game Freak come up with in the future?
Yeah, thank you, Stranger Hawkins. Yeah, that's cool. Were you guys able to hear that?
I'm hard of hearing, so not really.
Yeah, so basically he was just saying like he loves the Gen 10 conversation. He also brought up like what kind of things would we want to see? What kind of cross-gen evolutions do we think we would like to see in Generation 10? Game Freak has a ton of possibilities, obviously. And this actually works out well because we just did a whole video, 3-hour conversation about what makes a good cross-gen evolution. Let's do this. Just give me like two Pokemon that you think deserve a cross-gen evolution in Gen 10.
The first one that always comes to my head is Noctowl. I'm biased. Y'all know I love my birds, but Noctowl is an immediate thought of mine.
It is, that's classic.
Because I think there's some Pokemon that people say it needs a Mega, and some Pokemon that people say it needs an evolution. And Noctowl is one of those where I feel like a Mega can't do it justice. It needs an evolution.
Tell me this: we've gotten a lot of like regional forms and regional evolutions for like Route 1's Pokemon, but not any of the birds, I don't think. Or
no, we haven't gotten
bugs.
anything for... The only thing that a bird has gotten is Pidgeot did get a Mega.
Oh, cool. Okay, all right. But that was already a 3-stage. I could totally see a new evolution for Noctowl. I would like... So the thing with Noctowl that I think is maybe worthwhile to consider is that like I like when a cross-gen evolution adds a new typing, right?
Yes, I agree.
I think that's
should.
really cool.
Like, it should add like Ghost or Psychic or something. I
Totally.
think people think
like weird
Psychic, so I kind of like the idea of it going Ghost.
Yeah.
Just to kind of 180 on us.
And it's also not too similar to the other Johto Pokemon that had Psychic elements. Right.
Right. Like you already have Farigiraf or Girafarig and Farigiraf. You have Stantler did get the Psychic type when it evolved. So I'd say like let's explain this whole Noctowl can see ghosts, not by it being a Psychic type, but by it having inherent ghost traits itself, you know. That would be cool.
I like that a lot.
But then I mean there's
anything
so
from
many
like later
good options,
generations.
Honestly,
I think what's cool is like I feel like we can get
Alinx. I've always kind of felt it just doesn't feel complete to me.
I feel like
we're talking about cross-gen evolutions.
Yeah, cross-gen evolutions. I was gonna say like King Gambit is brand new in Gen 9, and that's an evolution for Bisharp, which is a Gen 5 Pokemon, which is really cool.
Which is old now, sadly.
I know, but like that's awesome.
It does feel a bit old.
Scarlet and Violet has a lot of designs that I feel like are incomplete. People always talk about Scovillain.
Oh yeah, I could see that so easily.
Squawkabilly, so that I actually don't want Squawkabilly to get anything. I want Chatot to get something. I think that would
well
be a good
deserved. Yeah. Okay, what about you?
So those are my picks for two birds.
I don't really know. I'm literally looking through the entire.
I know what Soul is gonna say.
I'm looking through the national decks right now and just like
Spidops or Ledian?
No, I mean, I was gonna say Ledian.
I keep thinking Spidops.
I don't have the layout for it. I don't think right now. Maybe. Let's see.
We did a video on what our cross-gen evolution picks would be.
It's a while back now, but
this is the thing that I want right here. This is a
this is what I want to.
Can you see this? This is by Squishy Art for Faketober. It's a Gimmighoul evolution. It's a new dragon type Gimmighoul evolution where it becomes Gimmighoul basically takes the form of the dragon hoarding its gold. And this is the coolest thing in the whole world. So when I saw this, I was like, "Oh, Soul's gonna like this." And then you went off on your own page. It's a long, slimy dragon. It's so cool, dude.
It's
so perfect. I don't even know what to say.
I no longer want Chatot as my answer. I want to change that first Soul, and I think you'll agree with me here. Seeking.
I thought you were gonna say to this dragon. to this Goldengo dragon because it's so much better.
Yeah. Honestly, though,
Seeking definitely could work. Though.
On the topic of a dragon type cross-gen evolution, I could see Seeking getting a dragon type evolution.
Ooh, spicy.
That's kind of cool.
I just love this because you know the whole like dragons and treasure thing.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
It's such a no-brainer. It's crazy that they didn't go this route. Instead, they just made a surfer guy.
Yeah.
Also, like Steel Dragon would have been pretty cool.
Go check out
Go check out
Squishy Art. This is their
Squishy Art.
So,
Squishy.
Soul, I
make a lot of good
skimmed
art.
the cross-gen evolutions videos, and you mentioned Parasect and Lapras.
Well, then those are the two.
Pretty good. What would I say?
I like those. Yeah.
What would I say?
You actually said Parasect as well, Dusty.
I think I changed
That's
my
for Gen
answer
1.
though.
That's for
I think
Gen
I changed my answer to something else for Lapras because I think Lapras deserves a form more than a evolution. But
Yeah.
anyway,
I really do want to just see more. Yeah.
Dusty said Skarmory.
Yeah, Skarmory would be cool. I think I'm in love with the dragon scale evolution I made. It's like a Fakemon evolution for Onyx, where it's like this it becomes a worm, basically like a ground dragon worm, which is where I feel like Onyx always. I mean that is what it is, but it just actually having the dragon element is really cool, and like playing on elements of like erosion I think is cool. Like like I'm thinking of like Zion National Park. So
I
think
whole
Onyx
thing
could be
with
really cool to
Scizor. You have like Scyther, you give it this alternative to the Metal Coat. I'd like it if they did that for Onyx. Like, give Onyx an alternative to the Metal Coat.
Or just give more Pokemon the Metal Coat evolution. I think it was like Metal Coat when that came out. I don't know if it was inspired by, but like think of like Metal Mario. Like that's like a power up. You get the metal cap.
Mario.
Yeah, it's in Smash Brothers, but like even in the game, like you get the
just
metal
the way
version.
You said it.
And Mario becomes like full of metal, and I'm like, it's a Metal Coat. It's a Metal Coat Mario. Why can't any Pokemon have Metal Coat? And then just get this like sleek
they
new
can
design.
now. Terra Steel.
Yeah, right.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay, since you said that, I think that my two are this frigging Dragon Goldengo, and I really want Scyther to get become an EV and just get more evolutions.
No, that would be really cool.
I want Scyther to get another evolution based on something else. I don't know.
No, I love that so much.
Element,
dude, it's crazy seeing this as a card because I'm like, oh, is it real?
I actually like that one better than the gold one, to be honest.
Well, it's a nice. It's
like
silver. It's silver and gold. It's awesome, dude. Oh, dude, I love this so
good.
much.
It's
and you know what? You know what's great about it?
No.
Is it still
What's
goofy?
a better Fakemon?
It's still goofy.
Yeah, no,
it doesn't disrespect like Goldengo.
It's goofy but epic.
Yeah.
I was even saying it could be a form of Goldengo. Just give it to me. You know what I mean?
Honestly,
Goldengo just reforms itself because it's just
it
a
would
bunch of coins.
have to be like a different evolution because you think if Clodsire is not a regional Quagsire, this cannot be a regional Goldengo.
Sure. And
I was saying just a form change, not a regional, a form change. Because it's just a bunch of coins.
Yeah, you can just reconfigure them in whatever position you want. That's so cool.
Dragon form, you know?
Yeah, that's so cool.
Maybe Pokemon number 2000 in another 25 years will be a regional, will be like an alternate evolution of Goldengo.
Yeah.
It could always just be I lost my train of thought.
Because there are some variants of the whole dragon story where it's actually a person became greedy and so was turned into a dragon.
That's cool.
That's what I was gonna say.
Works.
It could be an evolution of Goldengo, actually.
Yeah, I'd rather a different form. That would be
Only
cool.
thing is,
it
going Ghost to Ghost Steel to Dragon Steel or Dragon Ghost, it'll feel a little weird.
For sure.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Form change
yeah,
is best.
thank you guys so much for the calls. If you want to call into the show, and we'll try to make it a little bit more present in the future. I think I'm going to throw it up into the banner. But to call in and leave us a voice message, it's 617-575-2631. That's 617-575-2631. Give us your calls, guys. We want to feature you guys on the show.